card tricks he's really in that they're really into lately. All right, so I see a king. Where's that king going? Okay, it went back into the. Wait, it didn't turn into. Did you just change that card? Okay, nothing scares me more than magicians. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I can accept every hitbox that I ever see in any game, but when someone just does magic in front of me, I lose my mind. Okay.
He showed me like 3 tricks yesterday, and I just kind of like sat there in disbelief. I was watching his hands the entire time, and I just honestly just couldn't see exactly where the trick exactly was. But here we go. Oh. D2Stabs is looking at Arctic Anarchy, as we would expect. But now, Fox, another story going from what I believe all Joker.
Yes, this is very reminiscent of the last NRS finals we had a little bit more than a year ago, where the Fox defeated everybody, and not only with Joker play, but mostly Joker play at the Injustice 2 Grand Finals in 2018. Let's see if the Fox can do it here in Mortal Kombat, a completely different game, a completely different finale.
New groupie.
It is time to get serious now. They've made it this far to make it to the final combat, and we are here with round number 1.
Let's do it, let's do it. Where's the first hit gonna go? Stabs looking for something, a trade, and SonicFox ready to take the frame data in his advantage.
I love the reaction already. Going in with Frost forward 2 to just kind of get away from all those traps, but a beautiful back grab by Fox, slowing down that momentum immediately. You're already seeing a little bit of matchup knowledge out of Stabs.
Yeah, right away. And, that's Joker needs to, get the hit, get in, and, really start them off. And that's a big punish, cashing in on the crushing blow, the one-time use, but Stabs opts to go for the breakaway. Has no meter. SonicFox getting that 1 out of the 3 hits for that crushing blow requirement on the overhead.
Then he's just trying to play patient. He needs to get out of this corner. Stabs has no breakaway to work with. It's going to do a lot of damage. It might even be able to kill. Not quite. But at this point, you just want to get out of the corner, get the moral victory, and that last-ditch effort to try to do so. Fox, very smart, just playing nice and patient.
Yeah, so right after Frost does that spin, she's actually not punishable. She is very negative, and I'm actually surprised that Stabs was not blocking at all afterwards. But let's see, possibly trying to mix it up. And SonicFox is kind of wave dashing his way in, but hold on, the down 3 anti-air for some good damage.
And that's really what we're going to be seeing a lot, especially with Stabs. With this playstyle, it's going to be a lot of little bits of damage and just avoiding these traps. Beautiful with punish, using the crushing blow. Fox is going to come off of the breakaway, and a back grab to follow up. Stabs starting to look a little bit more comfortable. Just taking his time.
Throwing down the jack in the box, ducking right under, and that's how you expose that move easily. Going to be going in for the 3rd amplification. The next overhead that SonicFox connects will lead into a crushing blow if he decides to use it. Tries the low, keeps it safe by finishing the string. Frost up against the wall, up against the ropes, limited resources on deck, but hold on, finding the hit. Stabs fighting back, he doesn't want to let go. Hold on, the flash. Cancel here from the fatal blow. Lots of damage cashing in, and the Fox takes that first game.
Now, that was a beautiful display of adaptation by Fox, but you know what? Stabs was showing a lot of more matchup knowledge going into round number 2 there. Unfortunately, Stabs did go down in the first game, but that second round was a little bit too close for comfort.
It was. And thanks to, the fact that the crushing blow was already loaded up, like we said before, the overhead, 3 of them have to be amplified first, then it's ready to use, and that's a lot of damage for no meter at all.
And then now the other thing, especially as Stabs, he ate a lot of damage, really because Joker has so much Oki on knockdown. One little whiff punish is just going to start Fox's pressure. And as Fox has mentioned in the past, especially with Ace of Knaves Joker, that is a setup character to a T, to the point where Fox feels the most comfortable that he's been with a character like that in pretty much any NRS title from what I've been told.
Oh yeah, and what you definitely need to mention in this is the fact that Joker is the newest character on the roster, and to be so comfortable with that character in such a little amount of time, I mean, that is just really impressive.
And you really have to give it to Stabs as well, because he's showing that matchup knowledge. But here we go. Game number 2. Can Stabs show some adaptation? Fox starting off with the back grab again. And we really kind of see him a lot be very aggressive in the beginning. But other than that, he just kind of takes his time and lets Stabs hang himself, trying to work his way through all of these different traps. But now Stabs trying to get some pressure going. That back one being a mid is going to really be able to help him keep SonicFox at bay.
Right, and little bit under 25% there, and Stabs does, you know, he's able to kind of establish a life lead, so he's really not trying to take any risk. Doesn't want to go in, or doesn't want to overcommit, but what a punish.
That was a hell of a punish and a beautiful statement made by Fox, but now Stabs going with the back grab, looking to trying to get some corner positioning here, but he also has all this real estate to just kind of back up here.
Absolutely, definitely was just about to say that. He can just back up as much as possible, and now SonicFox is the one that's overreaching and putting themselves at risk, putting themselves in danger.
But he's not, SonicFox is not using his breakaway. He's been saving that defensive meter pretty much this entire first round, and it looks like it could even cost him.
Possibly could. Great Oki here after the amplification. Gonna go with a nice mid, finishing the string. Oh, he went for the down two, and it wasn't enough, but he is able, what?
It was the flawless block. He takes no chip.
He took no chip from that flawless block. It was so key. Once you flawless block the first hit of a string, you take very, very, very little chip damage.
My heart was about to sink right there. That was almost a tragedy for Stabs, but he did manage to take away that first round, but now Fox has all of his corner pressure at his disposal. Taking his time.
We're gonna go for
slow it down a little bit. I like it.
I can hear like every bit of those brass knuckles just going right to the frost.
Stabs needs to get out of this corner. He's just getting bullied.
Yeah, super bullied here. Fighting back, it is his turn to swing. Jumping right out, and that was the right call. Hold on a second. SonicFox, you know, not giving up the real estate just yet. Oh, there goes the wheelchair. Didn't get to grab him.
I love that. I love how Stabs is just using that frost time to just get himself out of the corner, to get out of jail free card. And now look, he has a chance to really back up if he wanted to, but Fox says, no sir, right back into the corner.
Yeah, definitely corner positioning is key. I mean, when the rounds end, you stay exactly where you are. So, you know, Stabs in a bad spot, but we've seen Stabs, you know, make the comeback before. Could possibly do it again right here.
I love the patience by Fox and the crushing blow off of the grab, 31%. That is a nice way to start off round three. If your Stabs put it down to follow up, no conversion.
It's the combo or just didn't hit it high enough at the down two.
Stabs is looking incredible in game number two. A huge life advantage. And it's just trying to let Fox hang himself, sitting back.
Uh-oh, 31%. Don't look, everybody. Nothing. Oh, he didn't use it. He's holding on to it.
Oh, and that is another punish. Stabs needs to tighten up here. No breakaway at the disposal. Back to the corner. Fox can end this in one touch, but no! Stabs taking game number two, answering back, and we are at a 1-1 tie in the first round.
Definitely. I mean, look, Stabs is showing that he is here to play and that he can literally hang with the best here.
It is all business here. Fox going straight into game number three, trying to answer back. I like how Stabs is starting to use that 2-2. +5 on block, a very reliable tool now that she has a back one mid to check with.
Amplifying the jack in the box, and what a counter here.
Fox is getting it every single time. The whip punishing off of those missiles has been super on point.
Absolutely incredible here. And right now, Stabs is kind of trying to set up shop. You know, again, like we said, when Stabs has the life lead, he doesn't have to put himself in a bad or dangerous situation. But right now, he does have to come out. Stabs a little bit less than 50%. Does get the hit. What a throw escape from the Fox. Keeping everything safe thanks to that jack in the box. And Stabs is feeling SonicFox getting a little too comfortable after that. After he's done doing the jack in the box, he was just sitting there waiting to block. Big punish here.
Gonna get a little bit of damage. He's gonna lead into Oki. Now Fox has Fatal Blow. Could go for the, oh no, he goes for the shimmy. And you know what? You gotta spend it. Expensive but necessary as Stabs uses Fatal Blow, taking round number one. Now that was extremely dangerous, but smart for Stabs. He knew that Fox was waiting for Stabs to use that grab crushing blow, goes for the shimmy into the back three, and that's what got him that first round.
Perfect use of that shimmy. Going in close shoulder to shoulder, making SonicFox think that a throw was coming, but instead you hit them with that nice, meaty, or I'm sorry, just regular hit. Cashing in with a crushing blow, gonna be launching for a combo, forced to come off the breakaway. 2 bars now, SonicFox gets knocked down. It's gonna be party time for Stabs. No, down 1-ing as soon as possible.
And then here comes Stabs, just trying to hold his ground here in the corner. Such a scary spot, but again, that get out of jail free card has been giving him so much mileage. Barely being able to clip it, no conversion to follow up with. This second round has been all Stabs right now. But don't take it away from Fox. A forward grab. It is not over until it's over. Corner pressure, the forward two, and another get out of jail free card, and all of the real estate to follow up with. And he's just gonna step back. He wants nothing to do with Fox right now.
Just trying to keep it safe. Oh, didn't go for the throw, instead looking for the hit.
And then down two through the breakaway.
The reactions to that, to see I got the hit, and you can see SonicFox went right for the breakaway, and the down two was just enough to seal the deal. Stabs is one game away from creating a huge, huge upset here.
And I saw that little smirk off the Stabs. He is feeling himself right now. A 2-1 lead over Sonic in round one of the finals. And again with the pressure, going for 1-3-2.
Beautiful flawless block there from SonicFox to minimize the chip. Big jump in, but just in time to block is Stabs. SonicFox, you can kind of see the animation from the block, like letting go of block and blocking right away. You know, he's trying to get Stabs to do something there.
What I'm really seeing is, I could be wrong here, but I'm seeing a little bit of hesitation in that neutral out of Fox, mainly because Arctic Anarchy, Frost, can contest that neutral so well that really you have to kind of look out for 16 different options.
Oh yeah, and there are a lot of long-range options. You have the full screen options here, and just a regular projectile. Oh, that's a big punish here from SonicFox. Jumping in deep with that jump-in kick. Stabs had no choice but to respect those plus frames, and SonicFox was all over it with that back throw.
Well, he's not out of it yet. One touch in the fatal blow could do it, but Fox, a brick wall right now, will not be opened up. A down four and another one following up. Little bits of damage do add up, and Fox starting to make his way back.
Round 2, fight!
It's very scary when you test the Fox and see what they're capable of. Bat Boy beat down the overhead ender here. Gonna amplify it for Great Oki and to fill that crushing blow requirement. Looking for the mid, and Stabs is just blocking like he said in his intro. He says, I block.
And you know what? He warned Fox ahead of time, but that crushing blow didn't even go for the breakaway. Nice little block on the setup there. Fox in full control. Stabs is just trying to get away right now.
Oh yeah.
Another
Great
beautiful
throws.
attack.
Oh, wasn't able to grab him, just passing through. No flawless block of those projectiles, but SonicFox doesn't want to risk it, but Stabs has no choice, especially considering that he's down one round here. Might not be able to get another opportunity, so cashes in with the fatal blow, getting a little bit more than 33%.
I respect that. It might have been the only chance he really had to use that fatal blow, but the conversion, and this is not going to kill just yet, but he is in chip territory. Wait a minute.
Hold on a second. Breakaway has no defensive bar, but meets him there with the cane. The forward two just stopping any advancement of a comeback from Stabs. Now it's all tied up 2-2. Who would have thought it would have come down to just one final game? We're starting off so great right here.
Now, this is a very difficult position for Stabs.
Oh, yeah.
He's sitting here at character select screen. Obviously, we're not going to see him go any other characters. He's doing just fine, but this is what it takes. You have to be able to take a step back and realize what's going on. The first game didn't go in his favor, and then he immediately wins 2 games straight. Game number 4 was all Fox.
Oh, yeah.
2 rounds straight was pretty much all Fox. But now game number 5, are we going to see an upset? Question mark?
Not sure. Hopefully. I mean, either way, I'm just happy that we saw an incredible set no matter what happens from here. I mean, and it's not over for you know, whichever one of these competitors. And it looks like we're getting a coaching round here. Not sure if it was requested or, you know, sometimes coaches like to present themselves to the ones being coached. But that's DJT giving some words of wisdom.
And DJT, being the NRS veteran he is, I am sure he has some very wise words to send to Stabs. But honestly, at this point, one of the biggest things, aside from making adaptations, is that you have to stay calm. I mean, very much so. Looking at Stabs, obviously doesn't have as much tournament experience as Fox does. Fox being able to travel over the world across multiple titles.
Who does?
But Stabs is still here, and this is still a Game 5 situation. This can go either way. And here we go, game number 5 of the first round here, Final Combat. Can we see the upset, or will Fox be able to make that adaptation and prevail?
Time will tell, time will tell. Good down 3 there from Stabs, just kind of trying to stop anything that the Fox is attempting to do at full screen. Good punish, doesn't really get a lot of damage, but pretty good Oki. But unfortunately, Stabs just kind of let the Fox get up and start the onslaught all over again. Amplifying offensively there to put on more projectiles on the screen. The down 2, maybe the Fox thought a throw was coming, but either way, when it's blocked, it's pretty safe.
Okay, there goes that back one. Being able to do some damage, Fox is going to hold on to his defensive meter. Back to the corner. A nice little sweep under. It's those little bits of damage that will eventually add up. Nice tech by Stabs.
And then once they start canceling those down 4s, that's when it gets a little scarier. That's when you just don't know what to think anymore. Good trade in Stabs' favor as he was able to block that Jack in the Box. Oh, doesn't get the full hit. Big jump in, but no conversion after that.
Didn't want to risk dropping a conversion, then maybe eating a lot of damage into it. He has to break away here. Oh, this is going to be a huge conversion. This probably will not kill, but the clock is ticking and Stabs is in chip out territory. What is it going to be? And then Fox with the forward 1. That is a mid, catching that backdash. Now Fox is on set point against Stabs.
Fight.
Big jump in, calling out the projectile from a mile away, read like a book, and SonicFox in complete control here. The forward throw close to the corner, not the greatest Oki as it does, the animation does push him back, right into the overhead. That is unsafe, what a maniac.
He's just going for it. Fox feels the momentum, and this is a crushing blow that will do a ton of damage in the corner, but a drop, and another scout, and a bash to the head as Fox flawlesses and takes game number 5 with a mercy!
With a mercy! Able to block, and SonicFox just trying to send a message to every competitor in here that it doesn't matter if I'm down 2-1. I will come back and mercy you. Hold on a second, Stabs. Getting something going here. This is the start. This is the start of an epic comeback. I can feel it.
Listen, I don't care who you are. You do not play with your food when you reach a stage such as the finals. Stabs is not ready to give up yet.
$40,000 is a lot of food to be playing with. But
Wait
let's go, Stabs! Cash it in, crash and blow! Breaking away, he's got no defensive meter at all. Gonna flawless block that, chip avoided. Okay, last breath.
Oh, and the shot to the face. Dreams were crushed with a bullet as Stabs is sent into losers. Valiant effort and beautiful display by both players. That was unreal. Unreal.